What is up, everybody? So Bitcoin is exploding right now, and we're going to try to talk about why that is. So welcome, guys. Bitcoin absolutely crushing it out of nowhere, exploding here off the runway. Amazing stuff we're watching here with the breakout. Bitcoin's at $53,200. $53,200. And, here's the thing with Bitcoin, guys. We knew, and we said this earlier in our Twitter space, Bitcoin does not stay stagnant very long. It's been trading sideways. We felt like we were coiling up, getting ready for a big burst. And that's exactly what's happening. So if we take a look at Bitcoin right now, this is the highest we've been on the Bitcoin charts, guys, since November 2021. That's crazy. I mean, think about that. And nobody seems to really care yet. We haven't been here since December 2021 with Bitcoin. $53,100. And so why? What's going on right now? Is there a reason why Bitcoin is pumping like crazy? Well, Michael Saylor bought 3,000 more Bitcoin here this morning, not too long ago. And obviously, spot ETF is certainly a big reason why we're seeing the growth. And I think this is just from a technical standpoint. We were bound to break out or break down at some point here. If I'm looking at the charts, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, pretty much have been range bound for like 11 days. We've pretty much been range bound for like 11 days. And then boom, all of a sudden we burst through 53,000 here. It's been amazing to watch. Crypto stocks are climbing as well. A lot of the crypto mining stocks, MicroStrategy, all of the ETFs, BITO, they're all rising here this morning. Shares of crypto and blockchain related companies all are rising as obviously they're riding Bitcoin right now. We mentioned MicroStrategy purchased 3,000 Bitcoin. That average cost was around $51,800 per Bitcoin. $51,800. Well, they're already profitable. They're already profitable on that purchase. Michael Saylor, genius, freaking genius. $155 million worth there, by the way. $155 million worth. Guys, smash the like button if you guys are bouncing in here. We're doing some more of these vertical live streams. Very different, very interesting, very cool though. So we're switching it up a little bit. So let's see what they're saying over on X right now. Let's see. I don't think there's any like crazy news here with Bitcoin. Smash the like, guys. Yes, of course. We're celebrating. We're enjoying. 53K Bitcoin, guys. 53K. And nobody cares yet. Hell yeah. We're firing up. Nobody cares about Bitcoin yet at $53,000. Amazing. And, some people saying, what's going on? Is this FOMO from the institutions? Monday morning, right after the weekend, oh shit, we've got to get into Bitcoin. I think there's some of that happening. There is certainly some FOMOing happening right now into Bitcoin. And Mohik says going down soon. We'll probably get a retracement. I don't care because I buy Bitcoin at these levels. I don't sell Bitcoin. I dollar cost average every single day. Been doing that since 2022. My Bitcoin strategy is to stack sats for the next 5 to 10 years and then see what happens. then have a plan from there. Right now, my plan with Bitcoin right now is buy Bitcoin. That's it. So yeah, is this some institutional FOMO right now? Hell yeah, I think it is. Hell yeah, I think this is some institutional FOMO going on right now. There's no doubt. These institutions are slowly but surely going to want to get exposure to Bitcoin, and they're finally getting in right now. They're finally setting themselves up. And think about it, guys. The institutions are buying at these crazy price levels. Michael Saylor buying $150 million worth at a $51,000, $52,000 Bitcoin price. Insane. Insane. Satoshi Nakamoto in the chat. What up, Satoshi? This is my FOMO. What do you think is going to happen with HBAR? I like HBAR. What a way to start the week, though. $53,000 Bitcoin to start the week. By the way, we had Crypto Breakfast Club, first ever Twitter space for the Crypto Breakfast Club that I'm starting over on Twitter. Had an amazing discussion today. Phenomenal discussion. We're going to be doing those for right now every Monday over on Twitter. What a way to start the week, though. We had the Crypto Breakfast conversation. We were given a ton of alpha by some really smart people in the space. Now we got $53,000 Bitcoin to talk about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And this could be a start of a nice little bull flag for Bitcoin painting right now. Yeah. I mean, think about this, guys. Bitcoin just hit 53K and mainstream media is still not talking about Bitcoin. We have not reached peak FOMO yet. The main media is not talking about Bitcoin at $53,000. If that's not freaking bullish as hell, I don't know what is. If you think that's bullish, smash the like button, subscribe to this channel. Holy shit. Holy shit. Bitcoin's at 53K and the mainstream media not talking about it. They don't care. Nobody cares. I mean, that's crazy to me. Crazy to me. Crazy bullish. Crazy bullish. Got a lot going on. A lot going on. We've got meme coins flying like crazy. We've got Ethereum ETF hype. I'll tell you what, man. It's a great time to be in crypto, guys. Phenomenal time to be in crypto. I just got rid of all my crypto. The whales are ready to dump. Hey, man. To each their own. To each their own. Altcoins and low caps flying. Pangolin went to 42 cents. Lassiku is at 8 cents. Yeah, dude. We've got a ton of small caps just absolutely going parabolic. I covered a bunch of them in my video yesterday, some of my small cap gems, a lot of them in the AI space. It's just a great time to be in. And if you're invested in crypto, and I mean, when I say invested, I mean invested. Not only financially, but like invested every single day. You're learning, growing, and becoming more in tune with what's going on. You're going to make money in crypto, but you've got to dedicate the time, the energy, the focus. That's what it takes. You gotta dedicate the time. Tons of small caps and altcoins been running. What do we got right now in terms of altcoins in the top 100? Flare has been running still. Yeah, VeChain up a little bit, up to 5 cents almost. How about Stacks and Gala Games? Polygon up to $1.05. Injective up a little bit. I'm loving it. I'm loving some of these gains. Theta Network, Mantle setting all-time highs. Near Protocol. But Gala, Polygon, Stacks, VeChain, all cryptos there I own. Injective, looking solid. But it is nuts. I mean, nobody's talking about Bitcoin at 53,000. Nobody cares. Like, that is insanely bullish to me. Insanely bullish. By the way, Ethereum is smashing right now as well. Ethereum is 31,500. And we just had $41 million rush into Ethereum. 41,000. Or excuse me, $41 million just today that have just rushed into Ethereum. And a lot of people, as they're looking on chain, Justin's son, his wallet, Justin's son, the owner of Tron, may have just bought $41 million worth of Ethereum from Binance again. $41 million worth. That's insane. That's insane. Follow the smart money, right? That's what we want to do. The graph's still running too. GRT looks great. Absolutely love the graph. SHIB dev team is hurting Shiba Inu with the lies and broken promises. It's frustrating, Giovanni. It's frustrating. Do you use TX Algo still? No, it's XT Algo. Yeah, of course I do. That's my company. It's my indicator that I had built by the best of the best. Shout out to my main dev who built it. I've been using it since August, since we went live with it. It's been amazing. It's been amazing, J-Boy. What do you think about Pepe? Will it get to 100x? I don't know if it'll 100x from these price levels, but I do think Pepe will make a resurgence. I do think it'll come back around. Made some G-Gen plays with Jasmine and Flair. Hope this works out. Nice. Bonk and Pepe are both mid-cap blue chips. They're going to at least 100x this bull cycle. Whew, that'd be crazy. I don't know, man. OX number, OXN. Yeah. Made my 5X and OXN, and it's still going with Moonbag. Thanks for the play. Nate, my man. OXN, OX number, crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. We've been doing pretty good. We've been doing pretty good in the AI crypto sector. OX number was all over that one. Still love it. But yeah, I'm with you. I took my initial and a little bit of profits. Got my Moonbag. Love it, man. Congrats on the 5X. Love to hear it. What do you think CKB high will be? I don't know what CKB is. Thank you for the info, my man. Any thoughts on Siacoin? Siacoin, yeah, it's in that that whole data storage area. You know, you got Filecoin, Arweave, Siacoin. I like that whole sector. I do. I think it's going to be big. So yeah, I like that entire sector: Filecoin, Siacoin, and Arweave. I like all three of them. Caspa has non-effect right now from Bitcoin only when it dumps. Caspa kind of has a mind of its own. It kind of runs on its own, which is cool, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, Caspa's a long-term play for me. And I can't wait to see what it does in this bull run, to be honest. That's going to be fun to watch. Nervos Network will hit 1 cent this year. Okay. That'll be interesting to watch. Guys, smash that like button. We got 130 people with only 16 likes. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. 130 people, but 16 likes? Guys, it's totally free. Go ahead. Hammer the like button for us. We're out here hanging out. I'm just hanging out in the office, breaking things down. I saw Bitcoin break out and go to the freaking moon here out of nowhere. And I said, what the hell? Let's go live for a little bit. By the way, Bitcoin's still moving up. We are on a tear right now. $53,306 per BTC right now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see. Let's go into the 5 minute. 5 minutes looking pretty good. So we spiked all the way up to 53,700. 53,700. And right now we're just consolidating a little bit the last 20 minutes or so right here at 53.3. So we'll be keeping tabs on that. For show, for show. Let's see here. Let's see what else, if anything, people are saying about this Bitcoin pump. It's starting to trend right now on social media a little bit, which is good to see. Let's see. Yeah, Highest level since December 2021, guys. Highest level since December 2021. Solana moving nice, almost at 107. Nice. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Happy Monday to you. Caspa needs to get listed on Coinbase. As soon as it is, I'm in. I hear you, man. I hear you. And I think eventually it will. It's only a matter of time. That's bullish, the fact that it's not yet listed there. What's going on, Big Z? We moving. EMAC, what's up, man? Yes, sir. Got a small bag of Pika on pre-sale. ETH gas is ridiculous. I know. I hear you, man. Yeah, we'll see what happens with it. Meme coins have been crazy. I got into 2 meme coins recently, both videos I made today, Pika, and then I also got into this frog with hat. I don't know if you saw this. I just made the video about it too. I bought $500 at 1.5 million of this frog with hat. It's at 1.83 million right now. It's supposedly the same team from Smog, which if you guys remember, we talked about Smog on the channel. We went from $2 million market cap to a 70 million, 35x'd. We freaking 35x'd. XRP still not moving much. Where can we hit the like button? I don't know. I think it's on there somewhere. If you could find the like button, go ahead and smash it. VeChain is moving up nice. Breakfast Club was great this morning. Thanks for setting that up. Hell yeah, Curtis. I'm glad you could make it, man. We got the Crypto Breakfast Club started on Twitter. It's going to be every Monday, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to be almost... It's going to be at least a 2-3 day week thing very quickly here. So be on the lookout. Hell, we might even do another one tomorrow. I had so much fun today. Curtis, I'm glad you could make it, man. That was awesome. It was fun. But, yeah, so, you know, guys, we got just a ton going on right now in crypto. Honestly, here's another quick shout out. Quick shout out to Quick Intel. Quick Intel has been quietly crushing it. I've been a day one investor with them. Quick Intel. That team is freaking crushing it. Shout out to them. They have been flying. They're up 50% today. We've got, what else do we got to look forward to? The Scans token has been crushing it. PMPY has been crushing it. So many things have been happening. Vault, OX number, Pal AI, DPay has been up, Devour. So many great startup companies that we're invested in are finally moving now. We're seeing the resurgence of some of the OG cryptos too. By the way, Bitcoin still hanging in the balance here, $53,284. MicroStrategy had the big purchase today, 3,000 more Bitcoin. Can you imagine just making a cool 3,000 Bitcoin purchase at 150 million? Started buying Solana at 18. Nice, J-Rod. I did get into Pika. I bought $500. So usually my meme coin strategy is I throw $500 at like 10 cryptos, at 10 meme coins. So you guys can do the quick math. If you throw 500 at 10, it's $5,000. Now, everybody's got to have a plan when it comes to your meme coin or small cap strategy. That's my pile of money, that $5,000. My hope is I'm going to hit big on 2 of them. Like Smog was the recent one that we drilled it on. Went from a $2 million market cap to a 70. I sold it around 60, 30x'd. 30x my money. Now I can lose on freaking 9 of them and it doesn't matter. So that's the game I like to play. So whether you want to throw $50 at 10 of them, $100 at 10 of them, whatever you can afford with your balance and your bags. And obviously, this is a very small percentage of my portfolio. Most of my crypto portfolio, 80% of it is in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and large caps. My favorite large caps, Cardano, Caspa, Matic, Chainlink, Stacks, GRT, some of the top AI cryptos as well, Injective. This is where my money is sound and safe. And then, yeah, I'm going to take some chances in the meme coin space, take some chances on new AIs, take some chances on new layer ones, new DeFi plays, new gaming plays with that other 20%. That's how I like to play these markets. And when you hit big, have a plan. Have a profit-taking plan. When you hit big, what are you going to do with those profits? Are you going to move them into Bitcoin, for example? Are you going to move them into Ethereum? Whatever it is, right? Have a plan with your profits. Otherwise, you're going to be shooting into the wind. You're not going to be ready to take profits. You're not going to know when to. Your emotions are going to run your decision making. So, Illuvium up 13%. That's another good gaming play. I like it. Got the alert from the XT Algo. Of course, people. Also, Pepe gave me a buy alert as well. XT Algo, always on time, on target. Love it, EMAC, love it. XT Algo, the links are down below. Should be, I think, in the description if you guys can get there. If not, just xtalgo.com. It's my company. If you do decide to purchase it, use discount code X, 21% off. Did your indicator call this pump? Let's go ahead and look at that, actually. So on Ethereum, my indicator called the Ethereum pump, guys, on February 12th on the 1 day. 15 days ago, the buy alert flashed on XT Algo on Ethereum. That is February 12th. Since that time frame, we're up 18.24% in the last 2 weeks. So we've been on an uptrend, on a momentum up buy alert at $2,659 for ETH. For Bitcoin, if we're looking at it on the 1 day chart, and this will change depending on, what time frame you're looking at here. On the Bitcoin chart, we got the momentum up that flashed 18 days ago when Bitcoin was up. We've got, hold on one sec. We don't have the price. We have the market cap up here. Let's do that. Okay. So the trading indicator on the 1 day, flashed at 45,000. 18 days ago, it's an 18% move. 18 days ago. So here, I'll show you guys this. How do I flip this? Here we go. Boom. Yeah. So there you go. That was the trading indicator 18 days ago on the Bitcoin chart. Boom. I mean, we got momentum up here at 45,200. Since then, boom. I mean, we've just exploded. If we go to ETH, if we go over to ETH, there's the momentum up. Right there. Boom. 14 days ago, bang, 18% move. 18% move. I mean, some of these are just unbelievable. Look at GRT. Now, this was a recent move. The graph, 62% move in the last 12 days. Trading indicator called it. All over it. XT Algo. Bang. What's another one? STX is one that I stacked because the indicator flashed. But it flashed way back here, guys. Look at this. Look at this on stacks, guys. Momentum up flashed 133 days ago at 54 cents. We are up 406% on stacks since momentum up indicator fired. That's insane. That's insane. And yeah, I love stacks, by the way, guys, just as a very, very solid investment. Caspa was another one that was just insane. But Cas has had a ton of momentum ups. But I mean, most recently, called this most recent pump right here at 11 cents, 46% move in the last 19 days. There it is. So, yeah, this has been it's been a great tool, man. It's been a great tool for us. It's worked out really well. There's the logo right there, XT Algo. There we go. Let's set this back up. Boom. What's up, everybody? Smash the like button. It's crazy though, right? Bitcoin, by the way, 53,332. We've been kind of trading sideways in the last 35 minutes or so. We're waiting. I mean, here, let me show you this real quick. We're kind of coiling up here, getting ready maybe for another run. This is the 5-minute chart, guys. 5-minute chart on Bitcoin. It's like we're getting ready for another big move here. Cardano's starting to move up a little bit. Polygon's been looking good. I love Polygon long term. We're finally up over $1 now. Currently at a $2.05 trillion total market cap, up 27%. Wow. Amazing. It's amazing. You froze there, Big Z. Yeah, I'm coming. I think I'm back now. Monday's a new week, new beginnings for all of us. Crypto Alliance, what's up, man? You look like a KKK member. What? ASAP, what are you talking about? Where is this indicator? It's embedded on TradingView. This is the website, xtalgo.com. This is my company. xtalgo.com. So you can check it out, xtalgo.com. Oh, look, that's a light. What other things we got here? Yeah, this is xtalgo. Yeah, what else do we got here? This is some, we were talking about the Ripple lawsuit a little bit earlier. That's going to be very, very crucial to watch. So we got a March 13th deadline coming up. SEC files remedies-related brief there on March 13th. That's going to be something big to watch. Then on April 12th is the deadline for motions opposing remedies proposals in the case. April 29th, final remedies deadline. Court determines penalties for Ripple's institutional sales, if there are any. Who knows? It could get prolonged still after that, but we could have a dismissal, be done with the case by April 29th in the Ripple case. So that would be big. That would be big. Guys, smash that like button if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. If you're just popping in here, subscribe to the channel. We're growing, learning together every single day. It's a great time to get into crypto. Hopefully everybody out there is spreading this message about crypto in general to everybody. There's so many people who are missing out right now. So many people missing out right now. And I want to get as many people on board in this market as humanly possible because why not? Why not? So, yeah, subscribe to the channel. Why not? It's totally free to do it. We're covering all things crypto all the time. Another thing we got to talk about is the how's it pronounced? The Dencun upgrade coming for Ethereum. Dencun. I don't know how we exactly pronounce it, but it's a big deal. Grayscale Research is talking about this, identifying the Dencun, we'll call it Dencun until I get told otherwise, the upgrade as the coming of age event for Ethereum. We're seeing Ethereum finally start to outpace Bitcoin because of the Ethereum ETFs, because of this upgrade. This is why things are happening the way they are right now. And we're seeing huge buys come into ETH right now. Huge buys come into ETH. And there's a reason for that. People are speculating heavily on Ethereum ETFs. And why not? Why not? It's a great time to speculate on Ethereum right now. Why not? Because if these ETFs hit, the amount of capital that's going to be coming in here is going to be insane. Pulling up the Bitcoin chart here. But yeah, wanted to get to this Ethereum story real quick. All right, so here, let me flip this around and I'll show you guys this. So here's what I was reading earlier. Grayscale Research identifies Dencun upgrade as the coming of age event for Ethereum. Grayscale Research's latest report explains that Ethereum is poised to take advantage of several tailwinds with its upcoming upgrade. Grayscale analyst Will Ogden states that while Ethereum is facing increased competition from chains like Solana, etc., Dencun's modularity focus will help it come of age, lowering transaction fees for rollups and opening the doors for more volume to be moved using these solutions. A new report from Grayscale Research has framed this upgrade as the coming-of-age event for the network, allowing it to grow up and solidify its Ethereum 2.0 proposal. The report states that Ether is ready to reap the benefits of this upgrade, which makes it more modular alongside other factors. While Ether performed worse than other smart contract networks during 2023, Getting worse results than Solana and Avalanche, Grayscale attributes it to the pains of Ethereum going through an adolescent phase. However, the institution acknowledges that the network security, its total value locked, and its fee market, among others, have contributed to making Ethereum arguably the most secure and trusted smart contract platform, as well as the largest in market cap. This adolescent phase, according to Grayscale analyst William Ogden, is marked by its slow transaction speeds, low throughput, and high cost for users. Dencun aims to solve all of these problems with Ethereum, deepening the modular design of Ethereum's expansion and tackling the high fee, low throughput problems simultaneously. If this happens like this will be massive for Ethereum. Dencun will introduce an upgrade that significantly lowers the cost of roll-up transactions. This change is expected to impact the use of structures like Arbitrum and Base. At the same time, it empowers Ethereum's role as a settlement layer, a position previously threatened by emergence of solutions like Celestia. Grayscale also argues the rise of solutions like Eigenlayer, which allows using staked ether as a security element across various chains, could bring the security as a service vision to more projects. While the future remains uncertain, we believe the Ethereum ecosystem remains well positioned to solidify its place as the preeminent smart contract platform that is coming from Grayscale. So basically, there are a ton of competitors out there, but people, in the big spots and on the institutional side, they're still betting big on Ethereum. And a lot of the reason is based on this new upgrade that's coming very, very soon. Okay? So that's a big deal for ETH. Hold on, I got to charge my phone here. I'll be right back. Got to charge up here. So actually, we don't even need that. We're just going to charge directly to it here. Boom. There we go. Put this charger. Bang. Bang. So yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal for ETH, right? That's a big deal for ETH. Bitcoin will hit 500K a coin in 2040 when the last one is mined. Elon is Satoshi. There you go. You mean the amount of capital flowing into Bitcoin is insane? 100%. Yeah, did I misspeak or something? I mean, the amount of capital flowing into Bitcoin has already been insane. And I think that capital is going to flow into Ethereum too and other top altcoins. It's Andrew Tate. People say that all the time. Solana is still better, in my opinion. Well, here's the thing. When it comes to these smart contract platforms, I invest in Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano. I want a piece of all of them. I think there's room for multiple winners here. There's not room for like 100 winners, but 3 to 5. I think there will be 3 to 5 winners here alongside Ethereum, right? So yeah, Cardano for me, Cardano and Solana for me are both assets that I really like, and I own both of them other than Ethereum as well, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash the like button for us. It really does help us out. We've got 180 people here listening, but only 56 likes. We need to jack that number up. And of course, subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure you subscribe. We're here every single day talking about crypto, talking about the markets. Let's see here. Elon should 30 to 40x this cycle. Oh, Dogelon Mars? Interesting narrative, right? What's good, John Blade? How we doing, man? Kevin, I'm trying to find a new coin like Shiv or Shib. Can't see it. I've tried. Can't see the like button. Guys, somebody explain where the like button is on this thing. But it's somewhere. J-Rod just smashed it. I see the number going up. Can't see the like button. It's weird. But so some new cryptos, you know, it all depends on what type of, how much risk you want to take, right? But, oh, Frog with Hat just hit $2 million market cap. That was that meme coin video I put out earlier. I talked about it at a 1.5 million. It's at a 2 million. See what happens. If it's the same team from the Smog team, it went to 70 million. I'm hoping it just goes like to 20 million. That's where I'm going to probably get out. We'll see though. Could be fun. You know, but if you're looking for a solid crypto with tremendous upside still, Caspa, and I think Chainlink, Polygon, these are a few that I really like. That are somewhat low risk. Stacks, Polygon, Chainlink. Stacks, Polygon, Chainlink. Cardano. I think all of these have really good upside that are really solid. HBAR, Injective, The Graph, Render, SEI. I worry about Algorand a little bit. I still like Algorand, but I worry. Beam and the gaming side of things. SUI, or SUI, S-U-I. SEI and SUI. S-E-I and S-U-I, both of them. Top 50 layer ones, new cryptos. Love The Graph, guys. The Graph has been crushing it. The Graph's been crushing it for the past couple weeks. But everybody's plan's different with these cryptos, right? Like, you got to have a profit-taking plan with your altcoins. That's what I did not do enough of in 2021. I did not sell enough. And I could have made so much more money if I had a good plan. And you will make mistakes in this market. Like, it is just going to happen. So you have to live with that. But don't make the same mistake twice. That's really what it comes down to. Learn from the mistake. And I learned a lot in 2021 of not taking profits, not having a plan, going into things just, you know, with no plan at all, getting in. And now you're up money, but you don't know when the hell to liquidate. You have no strategy. You're just flying by the seat of your pants, right? Oh man, we got some people in the chat. Crypto's a scam. Sounds like you didn't buy enough crypto. Sounds like you're fighting with your emotions now. Or maybe you're just trolling. I don't know. You might just be trolling. I don't know. You think Pepe still got some juice? I do. I think Pepe got some juice. It's a narrative play. I think it'll come back around during the election cycle. You're going to make the same mistake twice. But you will learn. Yeah, I mean, correct. You can even make the same mistake twice, 2 or 3 times. It happens in crypto for sure. And I'm just telling you guys, I want to be prepared and ready and have a full plan, which I have now with all the cryptos I'm invested in ahead of this next big blow off top. I have a spreadsheet of every crypto I'm in, a profit-taking plan of every crypto I'm in, right? Because at the end of the day, we don't know which altcoins are going to be here. It's all speculative. Who knows? Who knows? But that's what makes it fun. That's also what gives you guys, gives us the opportunity of a lifetime here. Like, people who speculated in the .com era, everybody called them crazy. They were stupid. They were dumb. Until they weren't. Until they bet on a few big winners. What do you think of Jasmy? Jordan, I like it. I opened up a position at the 1.3 level. So I'm finally in. Where is Jasmy today? Let's see. Yeah, we're at 1.598 right now. So I'm up a little bit on it. I'm not worried about it. It's more of, I found a little entry spot there on the dip 2 days ago. And then I was using XT-Algo, my trading indicator. It flashed momentum up from those lows, and that's where I entered the position. And now I'm looking to just dollar cost average in as I learn more and more about the project. So very intriguing, though. Very interesting. A lot of it has to do with these lockups with the companies. That's what I'll be watching for a lot with Jasmy. I want to know more information on that. I know they've got some really big dates coming up for that. Sometime next month, I believe, in March. So I'll be watching for that for sure. Let's see what else we got. Are you up or down all the time on crypto? I mean, it's so volatile. There's going to be days where you don't want to look at your portfolio, and it's better just to get outside and get away from it all, right? But it depends on what you're investing in too. Like if you're investing in Bitcoin, it's going to be way less volatile than, you know, some crypto that just came out last week. So there's varying levels to that question. That question's very multifaceted. It really does depend. Where do you think we are in this cycle? I think we're slowly entering the bull run here. I think we are. I think the bull run has started, and not a lot of people know it yet. I mean, it's easy to see that not a lot of people are really FOMOing in yet. I mean, the mass media is not talking about it. We've got a lot of people, retail money that's not back yet, right? But I do think leading up to the halving here, I do think the bull run has started, and we're going to see the biggest runs, obviously, well after the halving, if history repeats itself here. What's up, Mrs. Fusion? How we doing? I don't hold any Flare, unfortunately, but congratulations to anybody who does. It's been crushing it. It's been like the top mover all day, basically. So congrats to anybody who's experiencing those gains. Bitcoin's at 53,400 now. 53.4. Tomorrow I'm going to be joined by Gala Games president. Gala Games, ranked number 88, one of the top gaming platforms in all of crypto, top 100 crypto. By the way, they're up 9% today, up 19% in the last 7 days, 44% in the last month. Gala Games supposedly has some big news for us. We're going to be talking to their president tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that video. It's going to be pre-recorded, and then that video will launch later tomorrow night. So we're talking to Gala Games president, Mr. Bitbender himself, Jason Brink. So be on the lookout for that. This should be a lot of fun. We'll have that on the channel tomorrow night. I'm going to probably set a premiere, probably be about a 20 to 30 minute interview there with Bitbender. Do you think it's too late for the average person to get into Bitcoin? Absolutely not. No. Obviously, you know, the best time here more recently would have been buying it at 15 and 20,000, right? But you can't go back in time. I think with Bitcoin, for me, the way I see it, it's just a dollar cost average strategy for me. Because it's a long-term investment for me, there's no reason to try to time Bitcoin. I don't try to time Bitcoin per se. I don't trade Bitcoin either. I just buy Bitcoin. Now, the same cannot be said for every other crypto. There's a lot of other cryptos that I like to trade, like Solana, for example. I own Solana for long term, but I also love to trade Solana because it's so volatile. It's one of the most volatile large caps. It's great for trading, like 6, 7, 8% gains, right? Like today, for example. But with Bitcoin, no. I mean, if you ask yourself what makes Bitcoin so unique right now is the fact that it's going through both a supply and a demand shock at the same time. We know that Bitcoin on exchanges is at an all-time low. We know that a large chunk of Bitcoin holders have not sold their Bitcoin for a really long time. We know now that BlackRock and the big institutional players just entered the space. So there's a lot of reasons to believe that we're just getting started here with Bitcoin. I mean, think about it. We're at 53,000. The all-time high is 69,000. We're not that far away, and nobody even is talking about Bitcoin yet. That's bullish as hell. We have not hit retail FOMO yet like we did back in 2021. If you were here in 2021, you know what that felt like. We have not even sniffed that at all. So that's, for me, a bullish sign, because it seems as like if we're going under the radar here, but Bitcoin's still at 53,000. Mainstream media is not talking about it. YouTube and Google search, which I look at weekly, I look at a lot, it's still really low. People are not searching. They're not interested. But eventually they will be, because we know how the cycles move. A lot of people will come into this market late. They'll come in when Bitcoin's $100,000, when it's plastered everywhere on social media. They're going to come in and expect to make big gains, and it sucks. But you should have been here when Bitcoin was 20,000, when everybody was saying it's a scam and it's dead and Bitcoin's going to zero. It's hard to be here during those times, but that's when you want to buy. So pat yourself on the back if you've been here since 2021. You've been through the thick of it. You've seen Bitcoin go all the way to 15,000. You've seen it come all the way back up to 53,000. I mean, think about that. Most people have not experienced all of that. They don't know what that feels like. And there will be so many new people that will rush in late to this market, and they'll have to learn the hard way when Bitcoin starts to drop like crazy, because it will happen again. It's cyclical. The cycles in crypto are 4-year cycles until proven otherwise. And there are downtimes in those cycles, which we just experienced. But you have to trust the trend right now until the trend is bucked, right? Eventually, I think the 4-year cycles, they probably won't go away, but I think eventually it'll be very, very different. It'll be less volatile, simply because there'll be more capital in the markets, right? It's volatile now because you don't have a ton of money in the markets. Like, look at gold. Gold's a $10 trillion market cap versus Bitcoin, $1 trillion. Very different, right, in terms of volatility. But eventually, I think, like many, that Bitcoin is the new gold. Eventually, it'll take over gold as a market cap. It'll be the store of value. It'll be the gold for the digital age. It just makes sense. And then it'll be far less volatile. When Bitcoin's a $10 trillion market cap, it's going to be far less volatile, right, than what it is today. And obviously, so on and so forth through all the altcoins. The smaller the market cap, the more volatile it's going to be. Do you have a tutorial of your software planning to purchase? Yeah, Garcia. So on the website, I've got a little tutorial. It's down at the bottom of the page. You can see how it works. It's about an 8-minute video. Watch XT Algo Trading Indicator in action. See how it works. xtalgo.com. And then when you do sign up, if you do decide to sign up, there's like an 8-step process that I walk you through, a thank you page, so you know exactly how to get yourself situated and ready to use the product. So yeah, we got you covered there. And if you have any questions, support@xtalgo.com. I've got a full-time customer service person who I've hired. She'll answer any of your questions that you have, whether it's with anything billing related, how to use it, whatever it is. Got you covered there. Emac said K9 also launching next month. We'll be getting into that for sure. They're bringing liquid staking to Shibarium for sure. That's going to be a fun one, Emac. Bitcoin, real currency, assets that can grow in value, screw the rest. Yeah, right now, Bitcoin's the only surefire bet, MBAR. I agree. But what makes the altcoin market fun is nobody knows what's going to happen, right? And that's why the gains in the altcoin market are that much bigger compared to Bitcoin. But you can also lose money just as fast. But people like that. People are excited for those opportunities, right? And look at this. I guessed right when this thing was a $500,000 market cap, and now it's a $20 million market cap, and they just partnered with so-and-so. Those are fun stories. Like, those are awesome things to be a part of. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, you got to be locked into this space. And even then, you're not going to win on every trade. You're going to lose more than you win. Here's the key. When you win, you want to win big. That will wipe out 9 losses. If you make 10 big bets and one big bet hits, that will outweigh 9 losses. That's the key, right? And big time investors will tell you this, even outside of crypto. All it takes is one. All it takes is one. And then things can change drastically for you, right? Once you have that one big hit, now you can really start to diversify your wealth, start businesses, grow different types of portfolios, get into real estate, whatever it is you want to do. It opens all the doors up, right? It opens everything up. For me, back in 2021, I had a couple big hits. I started with like $7,000 that I had saved up. Wasn't making a lot of money back then at all. I mean, I was making $50,000 a year. And before then, like very, very minimal, all the way up until I was like 30 years old. But I had a little bit of money saved and that $7,000. And I did a lot of, research and got lucky too. There's certainly luck involved. Anybody who tells you there's not, they're lying to you. You got to get lucky a little bit too. But I'm also a proponent of you create your own luck, right? If you're looking for good opportunities and you're looking to generate revenue and start businesses, you keep knocking on doors, eventually one's going to open, right? And that's kind of what happened. I had a couple good hits early on, and then it changed everything. And now I had capital to invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of the blue chips, and all through this, I'm learning, right? I'm learning more and more and more. And again, made a ton of mistakes back then too. But you have to. You have to kind of go through those sort of things and learn from it, right? When everyone starts cashing out at the top of the bull run, will Coinbase be able to pay out all the money? Yeah, J-Rod. So this is always something we talk about. But the key is you want to know that exchanges have one-to-one backing, right? From my understanding, Coinbase is one of the best. They've never had a liquidity issue in this context. They've halted trading on some crazy cryptos, like when they went absolutely parabolic. That's happened before, but that's happened everywhere. But if you can find an exchange that showcases their proof of reserves, that's a big deal. And I think one thing that the FTX thing did was it forced people to kind of show that, yes, we have one-to-one backing, meaning all of the crypto that's lended out to us as retail money, we also have that in our reserves to pay out if and when you so choose to cash out. Like Crypto.com shows their proof of reserves now. That's a big deal. So if you're going to be using exchanges, ideally you want to be using the exchanges that show you, the user, hey, we've got one-to-one backing. We have the money that is out to all of you. I believe it's Mexi too, Mexi, M-E-X-C, which has become a really popular exchange, especially for new cryptos. They also, right on their website, you can download their proof of reserves. That's a big deal for me. So if I'm using an exchange, I want to feel comfortable in that way. And I do use exchanges. I don't hold large amounts of crypto for a long period of time on exchanges. Most of that is over on cold storage, or, I got my ledger right here. Okay, my Nano X. But I do have some crypto on exchanges that I somewhat actively trade. It could be for months at a time even, but I hold it on exchanges where I know that they have the proof of reserves, where they show that they have the one-to-one backing, right? I do have a little bit of Pepe, yeah, DD. I made a really nice trade on Pepe. I have a little bit right now because I do think it'll come back around. Any insights on XRP? Some really important dates coming up with XRP in March and in April here. And until then, I don't think we're going to see XRP from a price standpoint do much. But be ready, because if we get the good news that we all want to see, that's when I think XRP will break loose here at some point later this year. What do you think about Atlas and Atlantis, Manny? I don't have a lot of thoughts on either of those. Are those assets? They sell more adult diapers than baby diapers in Japan. Your best bet is to focus on investing and not gambling. For sure. The majority of your money should not be going into meme coins, should not be going into startups. That's why I generate, or I use about 15, 20% of my portfolio to speculate. 80% of it, long-term assets, long-term plays. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Caspa, Chainlink, Stacks. Those are my one, and Polygon. Did I mention that? There's like 7 right there. That like literally 7 cryptos make up about 80% of my net worth in crypto. Then I speculate with the other 20%. Seems like everything is popping off one by one. Yeah, man, it's been a great run. I like crypto.com a lot. Sorry, I'm just going through as many questions as I can here, guys. Have I looked into Ergo? I know a little bit about it. I don't own any of it, though. Andrew, channel member. What's up, Andrew? Can Bitcoin pull Gala to 0.06 at least? That's where my average cost is, so I hope so. That'd be great. I think so. I think Gala, they're supposedly having some big news. Again, we're talking to Gala president tomorrow on the channel, so be looking forward to that for sure. We've had quite a few people subscribe to the channel here too, so welcome in all of our new subscribers, new people to the channel. If you guys haven't already, definitely consider doing that. I'm loving doing these vertical live streams, just hanging out in the office with you guys. So if you like this content, let me know by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. We've been here since 2020. Late 2020, early 2021. We got monetized in May of 2021. Been making crypto videos every day since. So it does really mean a lot when you guys show me that love back and, we're learning together. Guys, don't forget to throat punch that like button. Nice. Thanks, Website Warrior. Appreciate you. Let's see. Ergo will go parabolic. Binance listing confirmed. Ergo. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Ergo. But I've heard about Ergo. Wasn't it? It was a top 20, wasn't it? At one point, maybe not. It's been on a nice run. Still way off its all-time high, too, which is good. It's been around for a while. It's been around since 2017. Is that right, Ergo? So some people asking, what is Ergo? By the way, yeah, it's not listed on Binance or Coinbase yet. Gate.io, KuCoin. It's a $134 million market cap right now. So what is Ergo? Ergo's platform aims to provide an efficient, secure, and easy way to implement financial contracts that will be useful and survivable in the long term. Ergo describes itself as a self-amendable protocol that reportedly allows it to absorb new ideas and improve itself in a decentralized manner. Ergo. I'll have to look into that. I don't know if that's true. Is it getting listed on Binance? Is that? That's ERG. Shout me out. What's up, Troy? How you doing, man? Do you have any insights on VeChain? I like it. We covered VeChain recently. They kind of rebranded themselves, kind of reinvented themselves a little bit. So VeChain, I think one of the best use cases in all of crypto. I really believe that. And I think it's an interesting way to get exposure to some different type of markets, because VeChain is a Chinese company. It's $3.6 billion right now. And I really, they're actually pressing up to where they were on the 16th of February right now, trying to break through and get to 5 cents. And, you know, there's a ton of these enterprise grade, you know, blockchains that are going to be emerging. VeChain's been around for a while, though, 2015. They're heavy into supply chain management. So before they were kind of going into like 8 or 9 different areas. They've kind of dialed that back a little bit. They've kind of tightened their focus a little bit. So they're going heavy into like luxury items on the supply chain side of things. If you look at their website, they've rebranded a little bit too. Yeah, here's another angle. So a blockchain-enabled food traceability platform providing food and beverage industry with various traceability functions that are readily deployable, including but not limited to the usage of recycling raw materials, green production processing, green packaging and logistics, product carbon footprint, etc. They are going heavy into the sustainability side of things, which I think is super smart because that is getting bigger and bigger in our world. Everything is going toward sustainability, green. So, you know, looking at the supply chain side of things for tons of different companies and industries, and allowing blockchain technology to in order them to go more green and lessen their carbon footprint, that's a big deal. And that's going to be, I think, a big potential area for them moving forward. So I like VeChain. I do like VeChain. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. What about ADA? Love Cardano. It's just it's one of those assets, man. I just feel really safe holding Cardano. It's not a fast mover, obviously. A lot of people like to talk shit on it because of that, but I kind of like it. I could sleep easy at night holding a good bag of Cardano, and I feel pretty good about it. So yeah, Cardano is a top 5 holding of mine. I think this bull run is primed to be a big one for Cardano finally. You know, with all their development and upgrades that they did throughout this bear market, I think they're gearing up for a big run here. Hope I'm right. Yeah, I will have to look at Ergo. I know a lot of people asking about that. We'll have to look at that. We'll definitely have to look at that. Sounds very interesting. Oh, this is cool. On these live streams, you could do these little highlights. Interesting. It's kind of cool. These like highlight. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let's see. What do you think about getting to Robinhood and starting off investing any kind of stocks or even Bitcoin? John, that's how I got my start. You know, a lot of people like to talk smack on Robinhood too, and you know, I like it as like kind of my fun exchange. I go through Charles Schwab for like my big stock portfolio, but I still own some assets on Robinhood. I like it because I feel like it's like kind of gamified. It's exciting. I get to, you know, I own like some of my favorite plays and I trade a little bit on there. I'll get into some penny stocks here and there, but I own like Apple on there, Nvidia, Amazon. There's one company I just got into It's called Immunity Bio, IBRX. Very volatile stock, but I like that one. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good place to start there, John. I mean, what about ICP? Jason, I like ICP too. Big potential. They're trying to basically create the new internet, so it's a big deal. Definitely interesting. Are you going to hold those long-term plays forever, or do you have exit strategies, and you'll hold some for a very long time? No, I'm not going to hold them forever. I do have exit strategies. Some of those exit strategies will be in 2025 at the top of this bull run. Some will be partial profits at the top of this next bull run. For Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, I want to hold those beyond 2025. But for, let's say, some of those other cryptos, I will be taking a lot of profits at the top of this bull run, unlike I did in 2021. And again, every asset's different. I've got it mapped out. So how I like to do it is, for example, let's just say this, and this isn't exactly what I'm doing with Polygon, but I'll use Polygon as an example. When Polygon hits $5, I'll liquidate 75% of my Polygon portfolio and then hold the rest to 25% throughout the next bear market and beyond. For example, right? Or when Cardano hits $5, I'll liquidate 50% of my Cardano holdings. I'll put that money back into the stock market, for example, or back into Bitcoin. That's the other thing. Have a plan after you liquidate an asset, what you're going to do with that money. For me, a lot of that money is going to go back into Bitcoin or back into the stock market, or hopefully to really take off my real estate side of things and or businesses, right? So one thing I'm trying to do is, once we get in, because we're into a lot of risky plays in crypto, but once we get some big wins and it meets our thresholds of where to take profits, now I want to slowly mitigate risk, right? So excited for the gala discussion tomorrow? Yeah, it should be a good one. What do you think of Pepe? A lot of people asking about Pepe. Thoughts on Pepe 2.0? Was on a big run last week, dipping in a bit in the last couple of days. I didn't really get into Pepe 2.0. I got into Pepe. I did well on Pepe. I got in at around $100 million market cap. Got out at like 1.5 billion, like 15x'd. And now I got back in on a recent dip. Not a ton, but just as a trade. I'm just looking to trade Pepe for now. It's not a long-term asset for me. That's just me. The president of eChain talked about EV potential recently. Very interesting. That is interesting. I'll have to check out that interview. Will Binance list Caspa in the future? What's your thoughts? Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I think eventually they're going to be kind of forced to, right? Because when the volume starts coming in like crazy, they want a piece of that action, right? Because that's how exchanges make money. They make money by getting people to trade assets on the platform. So I think eventually they're going to get in. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help us out. It's totally free to subscribe. We're here every single day talking about the markets. So if you want to add this to your Rolodex of crypto and financial content, click that subscribe button for us and join the community. What happened to Algorand? Still there, still solid. What do you think about Uniswap? Had a big pump. We talked about why in a video too. I don't hold any Decentraland anymore. I did back in 2021. I don't know how to feel about the metaverse anymore. I really don't. I think the metaverse is going to be something. Just don't know what it's going to look like yet. Corgi AI. What's up, Wicked? I heard about Corgi. That's the meme coin on Kronos, right? Interesting, though. It definitely is interesting. What's up, Todd? How you doing, man? Is Bitcoin still going down? Bitcoin's been pumping, man. Like all day. It's at 53,453 bucks. Pretty crazy. 5-minute chart looks really bullish. We've been consolidating now for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we've been kind of trending sideways for a little while now, for about an hour or so. Yeah, I'll ping her right now, and then if I hear any update or anything, I'll text you or shoot you an email. Okay, sounds good. Okay, all right. After the bull run is done, set up a meetup someplace where we can all enjoy a dinner with steaks smothered in real gold. That'd be nice. Do you think Doge will rise again to an all-time high? It seems a bit slow at the moment. Definitely seems slow, Jordan. But yeah, I think Doge will make another run for sure. It'll have another day. I'm taking 66% of my profits and opening a dispensary. Nice. There you go. That's a plan. There you go. Do I like Taylor Swift? I don't have a problem with her. I mean, thoughts on Metis? I don't know much about that one. Ronaldo or Messi? I'll go Messi. Where is Caspa going? What about Ondo? We talked about Ondo on the Twitter space earlier today. Really like Ondo. That's an interesting one. But for Caspa, where's it going? Who knows? I think it's only going to gain some steam, though. That I believe. It's got a ton of potential. Bonk will do very well this bull run. I do think Bonk will have another run, too. You still down with Suka? I'm still holding a bunch of Suka. Yeah. I mean, I've got like $6,500 worth of Suka. Basically at this price point. So I'm holding it. I think it's a very, I love the protocol. I love the vision. I love that they have some utility now. The community's amazing. So yeah, Jay Ryan, I'm holding. I've been holding for a while too. I don't even really worry about it. We did talk about XRP a little bit. Basically what I said, Alan, was I don't see XRP moving until we have these deadlines. So we've got a big deadline on March 13th. That's the SEC filing remedy-related briefs. We got an April 12th deadline for the motions opposing remedies proposals. Then on April 29th could be the final remedies deadline, where the court determines penalties for Ripple's institutional sales. So I don't think anything drastically is going to happen from now until then. You know? After that, who knows? The floodgates could open if we get some really good news on that front, right? I'm not sure where Ondo will go necessarily right now, Lifesong, but I literally just learned about it today. So I'm still kind of diving into it. It's very fascinating though, to say the least. So we'll see. Morning, Zach. Any thoughts on Theta? I like Theta. We talked about Theta back in 2021. Decentralized video streaming. Love the idea. And there's a reason why it's gaining some steam. For sure. I currently don't own any of it, Nicholas. I did back in 2021, made some trades on it. But I am watching it. Doesn't mean I won't own it again. Chainlink or Avalanche? I'm gonna go Chainlink, but I think they can both do well. I do have a little bit in Illuvium, yes. ILV. My favorite gaming ecosystems, though, are Gala, Mira, and Beam. No, I don't have any updates right now on Clear Cryptos. Right now, it's been pretty quiet. From my understanding, they're kind of waiting to see kind of what's going to happen with the altcoin market before they decide to really know which direction they're going to go into. But yeah, I wish I had another update for you there on that. It's been very quiet on that front, but that's the news that I have. And when I have more information, I'll let you know. We gave our thoughts on XRP quite a bit. I just don't think it's going to do anything until all of this kind of the deadlines for the lawsuit and all of that passes. I don't think SHIB is dead, but I definitely think it's down, but it's not out. It's still a top 20 crypto. It just needs some type of, juice. It needs to be revived a little bit. And I think there's been a big disconnect after Shibarium launched in August. There's been a lot of missed deadlines and things like that where people have gotten frustrated. And I get it. I understand. I mean, it kind of sucks. Does that mean it's done and over with forever? No. There will be the opportunity for when new people come in, they're going to be looking for things to invest in. I just wish the SHIB team would really focus in on gaming. I think they have a great asset in William Volk. That's just my 2 cents. I'm just a community member. I'm just a dude on YouTube, so I don't get to, nor do I want to make those big decisions. But if it were me, I would go heavy into gaming. I think there's a huge opportunity there, and I think they could do really some great things there. But we'll see. They're said to go heavy into AI too, which I love. So we'll see. I want to give them time on that front. Of course, Bad Idea is partnered up with them. Canine Finance coming in. They said they want to build some elements out on the AI side. So what are they doing exactly? I don't know. But that could be another sleeper, if you will, that could actually really boost activity on Shibarium and bring more people into the ecosystem. So we'll see. I want nothing but the best for the community. And it's been frustrating since August, since everything launched on Shibarium. There's been a lot of miscues, a lot of missteps. It's been frustrating. And I'm not one to just basically sit here and say everything's perfect. It has not been that. A lot of people won't say anything negative about it. That's not my style. It has not been great. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Crow? I like Crypto.com quite a bit. Especially now that they're more than just a crypto exchange, right? They're building out their own blockchain. They're getting heavy into DeFi. They want to get into gaming. They're really expanding. And I think that's a really good sign that they could be much, much more than just an exchange. Obviously, they have the credit cards, the debit card, that side of things, which only adds adoption. They're huge in the UFC. They're freaking everywhere, right? They've got Crypto.com Arena where LeBron James plays. I mean, they're marketing geniuses. So they're going to get exposure. They're going to get, when new people come into the game, new people come into crypto, which again, we're still waiting for that big wave this go around. As they come in, they're going to be looking at platforms like Coinbase, like crypto.com, these type of platforms that are in your face, marketing all the time. You heard about them. They have brand recognition, brand awareness, etc. So yeah, for those reasons, I really like crypto.com. Especially, the weird stuff that's been happening with Binance in the US, that was a big thing, and there was a lawsuit there. So like US users are not going to be using Binance. They're going to be using the big exchanges here, Coinbase, Kraken, but also crypto.com, which is based out of, Singapore, I think. They've grown tremendously in the last 5 years, too. If you look at their growth pattern, crypto.com in the last 5 years, it's been really impressive, actually. So we've got 286 people listening, only 100 likes. If you guys would, find that like button somewhere on the screen, smash that, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, if you've been rocking with us, I know a lot of people just don't subscribe for whatever reason. It's all good, but it would mean the world to me. Join our community, join us today, and subscribe to the channel, because I think we're on a really great path. I think we're at a really good point right now in the markets. And if you're here today, I think we're going to look up, a couple years from now and experience this bull run together, and it's going to be amazing. I think this is a great time to get into the game right now. I feel bad for a lot of people out there who aren't in the game yet, who aren't listening to crypto content, who aren't looking to better themselves through this new technology. Just so many opportunities out there, whether it's in AI, layer ones, gaming, you name it. These last 8 to 12 months, at least, already have been both difficult, but also we've seen the tides turn in the last, I would say 5 or 6 months since October. What is that? October, November, December, January. Yeah, the last 5-6 months have really started to see the tables turn. And we've seen kind of both sides of it now. We've seen the dark days, and we've seen kind of the light start to shimmer through the tunnel. And now the light's getting brighter and brighter, I think, as time goes on here, as we get closer to the Bitcoin halving. It's really a great time to be in the space. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already, because we're here every day trying to make sense of this stuff. We're going to be doing a lot more of these live streams, and we're doing Twitter Spaces now. So it's been a lot of fun. Let's see here. Thoughts on Kadena? I don't own any of it, but I know a lot of people in my Discord who absolutely love Kadena. Thoughts on GRT? That one I do own, and I really, really like the graph as a top AI play. The graph's been around for a really long time. Essentially what they are is they're querying data like Google does in Web 2. They're doing that for Web 3 through subgraphs. Very, very important use case. Development has been ramping up like crazy here in the last 5-6 months on the graph. They outlined a completely new roadmap, which was really impressive. So yeah, I really like GRT. We've been stacking GRT for a little while. I bought a ton of GRT at 11 cents, and we are at 30 cents now. So that's been a good one. That's been a good one. We will hit 69K quickly. With the price of Bitcoin? Yeah. I think we will. I think we're going to blow past all-time highs here. Probably at some point in 2024. Probably toward the back half after the halving would be my, best guess. And where we go in this bull run, I mean, everybody has some crazy predictions. It's hard to know, hard to tell. If you go by historical numbers, probably somewhere between 120, 150,000 at the peak. But it's so hard to know just how much capital is going to be flowing in from the ETFs. That's what you don't know. It's already blown out expectations. The amount of money that's come in has already blown away expectations of how much money they thought would come in this short time frame, right? I mean, they basically had the number that we hit in a month for the number at the end of 2024 for Bitcoin inflows. We hit it in a month. We hit the projection for the year in a month. That's crazy. I don't trade any NFTs. I own a few of them. I own a bunch of WAGMI NFTs just because I'm invested in their token and I love their team and their game that they're building. You know, they're partnered with Immutable X. They're partnered with GameStop. I got to meet their team. I know Scott Herman personally. I know, the main guys there, and absolutely love what they're building. So I have 11 of their NFTs. I like their NFTs because it's very easy to see the use case. They're used in the game, right? So I've got 11 of their NFTs, and I hold a bunch of their tokens as well. So I'm trying to think if I hold any other NFTs. Oh, I've got a couple of NFTs where I passively earn Bitcoin through Bitcoin mining. That was a company called Hydro Whales. Talked about them, I don't even know now, probably a couple of years ago. So I own a couple of those. Just an interesting passive way to earn some Bitcoin. It's not a ton, but I mean, it's kind of like you set it and forget it, and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know? Forgot about that over there. I'm trying to think if I own any other NFTs. I think that's it. I own a couple Hydro Whales and then 11 of the WAGMI NFTs. So I'm not real heavy into NFTs. I really wasn't even in 2021. Polygon Matic. I like that. I like that one for sure, man. People sub. Do you sell your Bitcoin before the halving? Are you kind of insinuating like buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing? I mean, historically speaking, the big gains come after the halving. I'm not selling Bitcoin anytime soon. That's a long-term hold for me, but it might be different for you, you know? What do you think will be the next segment of the market? Pump next after these AI projects? Sorry, guys, we was getting a call there. I don't know for sure exactly how it'll play out. I think AI, that whole narrative of AI is going to be here for a while. Oh, sorry. Did the sound go out? I was getting a call on my phone. Maybe that's why. It's good now. Can't hear you. Okay, we should be good now. I have not seen the family token. BB says, what coin should we buy? It's up to you. You got to do your own research, BB. Obviously, like listen to a bunch of people. But the cryptos I'm focusing in on here for this bull run, I'm looking at the AI crypto sector, the gaming sector, new layer ones, and of course, just stacking my favorite cryptos that I already own a lot of. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Caspa, Cardano, Polygon Matic, Chainlink, and Stacks would be my 7 that I really like. PMPY, a little AI crypto that has been crushing it. Shout out to PMPY. I saw a couple people drop that in there. Man, we've done well on PMPY. That's been a really good one. They're at almost $17 million market cap now. That's amazing. We were on them when they were a $1 million market cap when they literally just launched. That's how this AI sector has been, though. There's just been tons of great opportunities in the AI sector, for sure. Okay. What else do we got here? Anything else going on? Let's see. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. 53,500, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's been amazing. The pre-halving bull run is here. VanEck Bitcoin ETF last week was a big surprise. Daily activity exploded last week, registering more than 400 million in trading volume. That was crazy. Pre-halving bull run seems to be here in motion. MicroStrategy doubled down today, buying 3,000 Bitcoin for 155 million, just to see Bitcoin explode past those price levels, which is nuts. Pretty crazy. What a great time to be in crypto, though. It's kind of weird that we're at, 53,000 and nobody really cares. Makes you wonder, what's it going to take for people to wake up? Bitcoin layer 2s are going to be crazy this bull run. For sure, Eric, for sure. And my favorite is Stacks, STX. And I know that's an oldie, but a goodie. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there. There's another big one somebody just mentioned to me. I don't know. I got pieces of paper. I wrote it down somewhere. I can't remember what the heck it is. But you're right. Bitcoin layer 2s, huge narrative in this bull run. You're right. 100%. Stacks is my big play there. But you're right. There's another one. Shoot, what the heck is it called? It's my buddy Mutasko, who was on the Twitter space today. I'll have to reach out to him. I wrote it down somewhere too. You might know it, Eric, if you're into it heavy. Ordi. Yeah, you're right. Ordi. Ordinal. Yeah. Ordi is the big one. I think that might be it. What are your 7 again? My top 7, Bitcoin, Ethereum. It's just for me. Cardano, Caspa, Polygon Matic, Chainlink, Stacks, STX. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Polygon, Caspa, Chainlink, Stacks. The highest we got to today was 53,700. We basically wicked up there for a split second. And right now we're at 53.5. Our 20-day moving average is 51.7. Which is basically right when our indicator flashed, our XT algo indicator flashed right when we breached the 20-day moving average and we got above it. And that was earlier today. We flashed on the 1 hour at 51.7, which is crazy. We flashed another momentum up. If we go on the 1 day, our last momentum up was on February 8th at 45,300. We were talking about tokenized real estate today, too. There's a little company called Lofty. You could stake USDC against real properties. Have you guys heard about this? It's a little company called Lofty, Lofty. Check that out. Very interesting. I'm glad somebody brought it up today. It's built on Algorand. Avalanche is getting heavy into tokenized real estate, too. Zach, how do you find these cryptos? Just in it every single day, man. And network. Get as many people in your network as you can and share information with everybody. Just use it as a think tank and, everybody help each other. That's really it, man. But I mean, You got to live it, breathe it, sleep it every single day. And even then, you're not going to find all of them. You're not going to be ahead of everything that happens, but you'll be at the forefront of a lot. Your head looks so big and an egg like a super oval, large forehead egg. Nice, thank you. And like a Turkish mustache. Well, thank you. Bitcoin is garbage. Shiba ETF. Bitcoin's not garbage. I'm going to have to disagree with you there. So many people here are butthurt. They'll FOMO in 3 months. You have that. You'll have that. You'll have that, Ricky. You'll have that. Let's see. PNG. Yeah, a lot of people saying Bitcoin's not garbage, it's just for the rich people now. Well, like I was saying earlier, it's really not. Okay, it's still a way to make money, don't get me wrong, but it's more of a way to store your wealth and also like see it grow a little bit. It's not what it used to be from like, when Bitcoin was $1. So I mean, Bitcoin we're expecting to see maybe 150,000. That's only a 3x away from here. I mean, which we say only, but it is crypto where people love, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x, or else they don't want anything to do with it. So yeah, I think that's a lot. That's a lot of it. But for me, Bitcoin is a place to store your wealth, not necessarily generate generational wealth anymore. I mean, it still could, depending on how much capital you have, depending on how much you put in it, right? But I get it. I get why people are, saying things like that. What do you think the next resistance level is for Matic? I'll take a quick look, and admittedly, I'm not like some technical wizard, but just kind of based on, well, we're kind of on one right now, to be honest. Like our local top was right here on December 23rd on Christmas, like basically right here at like $1.09. We're at $1.06 right now. So this would actually be a big deal if we can break through this, because then we've got some upside all the way up to like $1.50, which is where we were when we spiked up there last February, like a year ago today. So this is actually a really big point here for Matic. If we break through this, look out. Yeah, and there's a news article. Polygon could see a bull rally to $1.73 if this happens. And part of it is breakout of this kind of zone that we're in right now. So, interesting. Glad you brought that up. Polygon's more of a long-term play for me, but, the all-time high is not that far away, which is crazy. Just under $3. It's not that far away. Polygon, interesting. Let's see. Buddy is trolling you. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, you gotta have fun with it. People love to have fun on the internet. That's cool, right? Thoughts on Minecraft? I mean, I know about the game. Is it a token too now? I didn't even know that. All right, guys, I think we're going to close up shop. This has been a ton of fun. On your way out, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for us. I just posted a little highlight, which I didn't even know existed. It was like a 5-minute clip from this. People can go back and watch this, and more people will see it if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys. We're going to continue to do more of these. We'll probably come on and do another one of these, even maybe later tonight. So Yeah, this has been a ton of fun. We'll see you guys.